what's up? People always treat lasagna like a second-class food, which is false. It's a first-class food. If I go on a plane and I'm on first class, I expect lasagna, man. Nothing less. Lasagna is delicious. It's nutritious. It's fragrant. It's lasagna, man. But people keep destroying lasagna. I've seen so many bad lasagna in my life. So many people made lasagna terrible.
What the hell is that?
This is the lasagna.
That's the lasagna?
With the dishwasher reaching a temperature of 170 degrees, the lasagna will be fully cooked in 1.5 hours.
To be cooked in a dishwasher?
The lasagna tastes like water. W-A-T-E-R, water.
Take 2 lasagnas out, put them in the mic. Thomas, my homemade lasagna.
Tastes absolutely hideous. And if that is homemade, I'll fucking dance in this restaurant tonight, start bollard naked.
But we're here to make sure this problem is resolved. And no more frozen lasagna. Those days are gone. It's gonna be a love lasagna, man. Because there's nothing to hate about it. It's just love itself. Lasagna is always great, you know. As long as you make it with love. It's all about the love. It's not about the rich ingredient. You don't put lobster, you don't put foie gras, you don't put caviar into your lasagna. You put love. And that love is a bomb flavor, man. And a little bit of salt, you know. Just gotta. I don't know if you guys know Matty Madison, but he told you guys that you're gonna get laid if you do this lasagna.
Guaranteed to get you laid lasagna. Not everyone did get laid.
And it was a magical lasagna. Most of you probably got laid. But if not, there's one more lasagna, man. I'm coming here and I think I got a solution. If this lasagna doesn't work, it's not the lasagna the problem. The problem is you, but it should work. It should work, you know? But you might just be bad at making lasagna, you know? You might just not be a good cook. That might be the problem. The lasagna is never the problem, though. It's usually the cook. It's not everybody that has the gifted hand, you know? So for the lasagna dough, we're gonna need just a bunch of semolina. You know your semolina is ready to get into pasta when it does this face. It's saying, yo, I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's do it. I want to become lasagna. I want to become one with lasagna, man. He looks so happy. That's what happened when you tell him he's gonna get cooked in the dishwasher. He's freaking sad, man. You broke his heart. Alright, and for our flavor, welcome to Flavor Town. There's a lot of stuff in here. First, there's the dip. We're just gonna do like kind of an artichoke dip. We're gonna put some spinach, artichoke, and we're gonna put some mascarpone. For those of you who don't know mascarpone, it's kind of like cream cheese, but Italian version, so it's way better. Sorry, cream cheese. And we're gonna put a little bit of our cheese. So for our cheese that we're gonna put everywhere, we got mozzarella and we got some beautiful smoked cheese. You can go with, so I usually do that for 2 mozzarella. I usually add any cheese I want. That is gonna be really flavorful. So I got a nice smoked cheese. And after that, for the sauce, we're gonna do a classic tomato sauce with some Italian sausage. This is probably my favorite tomato sauce to do. Red pepper, it's like the special ingredient. We got some shallot, we got carrots, we got some celery, a little bit of garlic, got some spicy pepper. It's a quite spicy one. And we got some canned tomatoes. Alright, so first I'm doing the pasta dough. I'm doing a big batch, so I'm putting it in a big bowl. It just helped getting less messy. And I'm just mixing, added the water slowly and slowly making sure everything is getting together. And after that, I'm just gonna work the dough for 5 to 10 minutes. And you should end up with a beautiful dough that we're gonna make rest for 30 minutes. And don't forget to wrap it. Alright, when your dough has nicely rested, we're gonna take a part of it and we're gonna put it thin enough to pass through our pasta machine. And we're gonna pass it level by level until we got something nice and thin. You want it thin for lasagna. And after that, I'm gonna cut the pieces. So they don't need to be perfect, just make sure they're the right length. And we're gonna put a little bit of flour on each side. And we're gonna let them dry for 4 to 5 hours at room temperature. Alright, next we're gonna do the sauce. We need to chop the red pepper, the celery, the carrot, the garlic, the chili, and the shallots. And just blend it until it's nice and smooth. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna dissolve nicely into our sauce. And we're gonna crush our canned tomato with our hand just to make sure everything is nice and smooth. I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar to the tomato sauce, a little bit of oregano, and I'm gonna give it a little salt and pepper just to get all the seasoning ready. Alright, it's time to cook the sauce. We're gonna put olive oil into a high heat pan. We're gonna put the sausage meat in. We're gonna let it fry for a couple of minutes. Once it's looking good, we're gonna add our veggie mix. And we're gonna let them cook both together for a couple more minutes. When they start looking good, we're gonna add the tomato sauce. We're gonna mix everything and let it simmer for about 1 hour until it's starting to get thick. And when the sauce is ready, we're just gonna add some fresh basil to it. Alright, we're gonna make our artichoke dip. We're gonna add some spinach into a pan. We're gonna let them sweat until they look nice and cooked. We're gonna add the mascarpone to our mixer, the artichoke heart, our cooked spinach. We're gonna add some of our mixed grated cheese to it, and a little bit of heavy cream just to loosen it up. We're gonna chop everything together carefully. You don't want it fully homogeneous, you still want some pieces here and there. Alright, when all this is ready, we're gonna start making the lasagna. So we put the sauce, and then we're gonna add our pasta dough. Make sure you press on all the pasta dough so everything is nice and tight. After that, we're gonna re-give it another layer of sauce. And we're gonna put a little bit of cheese on top. After that, we're gonna put some pasta more on top, and we're gonna put our artichoke dip in the middle. And you do that step over and over again until you don't have any sauce, and you top it with a nice amount of cheese. This is gonna go cover in the oven at 350 for 40 minutes, and we're gonna finish at broil for like 6 to 7 minutes until it's nice and colored like this. Look at the beautiful lasagna that we just made. It is colorful, it is crispy on top and tender inside, just I like it. I mean, try not to fall in love with this. Just try. You can't. It is a layer of flavor, layer of love. First bite. Yeah. I'm out of word. It's so freaking. I feel like Garfield is a freaking lie, man. My cat doesn't love lasagna, but why Garfield love lasagna? Who knows?
Once again, my life has been saved by the miracle of lasagna.
I'm trying to think of a lasagna that was this good in my life that I ate. There just wasn't. The crust is freaking amazing. Flavor is just out of this world. Like the flavor is just in your face. Oh yeah, what was your favorite ever show you went to, you know? Concert, musician? I used to work in festival. That was my second job. My first job was I was working in a library. Who could have thought? It was terrible. I was the last person who should have worked in a freaking library. But after that, I work in a festival and events. I listen to so many shows. If I can say my top 3 show, I don't like metal music. I'm a pretty soft guy, but metal music in festival is on another level. I don't know why. It's so good. So everything metal. I mean, I don't have a preference group. I'm gonna put them third. Second would be The Weeknd. The Weeknd was freaking good, man. The Weeknd is just, yeah. I mean, he did a Super Bowl, man. This guy is a machine. And my first, like, an artist that I don't even listen to, but it was such a wild show. It was crazy. Diane Wood. Dude, best freaking show I ever seen, man. Those guys are on another planet, man. So, Mr. Cat, what was your favorite concert? Was it Cat the Musical on Broadway? Whoa, who could have thought? I see you around. Peace.